Viva Los, Viva Mexico, Viva Mexico, Viva Mexico. Man, I am fucking stoked to be here, man. I am stoked to be here. I love Mexico. Say what you want to say about Mexico being dangerous. You kiss my ass with that shit. I'm from LA. That's dangerous. Man, got me a bottle. Oh yeah. I took the day off today. I only drank. I only taught one class today. They didn't give me a shot glass. I haven't found. What's up, cousin? What's up, cousin? Corey in the building. Salute. I can finally drink on my life. I got my Coronas. I got my bottle. I'm Gucci, man. dude, dude, let me tell you. A six-pack of Coronas, and this bottle, just these two items, in Costa Rica would have ran me $36. Six-pack of Corona and a bottle would have cost me $36. But here in Mexico, I got the six-pack of Coronas, I got the bottle, I got a bag of chips, I got a bag of dog food for Kobe. I bought a loaf of bread, I bought cheese, ham, sandwich meat, some mayonnaise, and all that ran me $33. $33. Where in Costa Rica, just a six-pack of beer, just a bottle, would have cost me 36. I love me some Mexico, man. I love me some Mexico. All right, so ex-killer, you must be an ex-gang member. He said, "Can I tell you a joke?" Please, man. I'm in the mood to laugh because for the first time, I'm drinking on my lives. Y'all don't judge me, but I'm happy the motherfucker to be in Mexico. Salute! I gotta give me a shot glass. Hey, I still ain't got myself a wet burrito with extra cheese and some grease sauce, but I'm working on it. The children of God, salute. Welcome to my live. All right, SSG, hey bro, how you doing? See you in Mexico finally? Yes. Yes, I'm finally in Mexico, man. I'm finally in Mexico. Thank you, man, for subscribing. The children of God subscribe. And then Jacob in the building. How you doing, man? How you doing? Dude, I'm happy as fuck, bro, to be in Mexico. I'm going to love this country, man. I'm going to love this country. Hey, I was in Costa Rica way too long. Hey, I could have extra dough, all that shit in Mexico. Oh my God, man. It ain't rain here. Good, man. Jacob, I'm happy for you. Thank you. I appreciate it. The children of God, welcome to my stream, man. I'll be going live quite a bit. I'm trying to travel the world, but no more expensive countries for me for a while. Did you have a good plane ride? How about immigration? All right. My plane ride was cool. It wasn't the best because normally I take plane rides, I'm drinking and getting alcohol, I'm on there all fucked up. But I ain't had the money for that this time around. So my plane ride, I did it sober. Going through immigration, dude, Cancun was a long ass fucking journey, bro. And let me tell you how long that shit was. I had a 4 hour layover in Cancun. And you would think, 4 hour layover? Oh, let me take this shot. You would think a 4 hour layover, I would have some time to be able to go out and have a lunch somewhere and shit. No, none of that. I think it probably took 2 hours, bro, for me to get through the line. Like, I actually got a video of it and I showed the crowd how big that shit was. Now, you can't get your luggage until you get through immigration. So you would think spending an hour and a half, 2 hours in motherfucking the immigration line, that my luggage would be there waiting. Nah. It still took another hour to get my fucking luggage, bro. No bueno. And then they caught me because I had Kobe, his little case. So I didn't have him closed up in a case. I had it out, showboating Kobe. Everybody, all the women was like, ee, all giddy and shit. Kobe be melting hearts like a motherfucker. So anyway, I'm just like walking through after getting through the line, and the fucking animal control stopped me. Hey, I appreciate that, children guy. You know, I'm LA born, and my favorite color is red, so you didn't catch me with a blue hat. So yeah, they caught me, man. It took me like another hour dealing with them, and so it was a mission, man. It's probably like 3 hours getting through that line, bro. It was like a good 3 hours, but I made it through. So last night, let me see. I got out of the airport about 11 o'clock last night. Um, had to find me something to eat because I didn't eat all day. So I was walking the streets, and they had the streets blocked off. This gay people out, fucking bars is cracking and shit. I went and found something to eat, and brought my ass back here. And I think I didn't get to sleep till like 2 o'clock in the morning, easy. So yeah, but all in all, man, it was a cool trip. I just wish I was drunk on that plane trip. Hey, I love getting drunk on a plane. Met this little cute. I had a little cutie. I was sitting next to me on the plane. Got a chance to test out my Spanish, but I ain't getting nowhere with it because I don't know. To me, she wasn't worth pursuing. I mean, she was cute on the plane sitting next to me, and the lights were dim. But when the lights came on and we was down there getting our luggage, I was like, yeah, I could do better. Yeah, so I'm like, I'll let that fish go. It's no problem. I'll let it go. But all in all, man, I'm happy to be in Mexico, bro. I am fucking stoked about it here. So I definitely want to make myself at home. I'm at a cool little Airbnb. I only booked this one for a few days, and I'm debating if I'm gonna stay here or not. I did extend it for another day because I want to hit the Smart Fit gym tomorrow. See what the Smart Fit's like. I think there's like 4 or 5 Smart Fits in in Guadalajara, and I want to do some language exchanges. So right now, because the trip cost me so much goddamn money, bro, and just that country, Costa Rica in itself, cost me so much fucking money. Like I was barely like squeezing it by over there. So I'm renting a room for right now. And get things going with my new career, selling life insurance, and put a little money in my pocket, and then get my own little place, and then I'll start entertaining some women. So it is a little bit less stress for me, knowing that Mexico is like, according to the numbers, it's like 35% cheaper than Costa Rica. So will I ever visit Costa Rica again? Yeah, but it'll be many years from now. All right, y'all know I got to get my plugs in. So please check out my website. Let me rearrange shit a little bit so I can see the camera more. Man, I got to ride that tequila train, but so far, being in Guadalajara, I've been talking about coming to this place for many years. Many years. And I'm happy to say I'm finally here. I had my little chick Laura. She said, "You always be talking about stuff and it don't happen." I said, "No, bitch. It always happens. It just don't happen when you want it to happen." SSG, have you checked? A guy named Don Banks. He is raising up fast in the YouTube game. I did, bro. Actually, I mentioned that dude's name a few days ago on my live stream. I was like, because I was watching one of his videos right before I went live. And I'm like, I say, man, y'all gotta check out this brother, man. He cool. So I actually gave him a shout out on my channel. So yeah, his videos is going moving fast, bro. I gotta give him his props. So salute to him. Asia's in the building. Welcome, Asia. Welcome, Asia. I'm glad when you come see me, baby. I'm glad. I am happy when you come and see my live. So I got I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it a little bit. But I'm a competitive man. I'm a very competitive man. You could do that think soon. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, SSG. I got plans, bro. I got plans that I'm about to do with my channel. He said, because you like women in pairs. Exactly. I like them in pairs, bro. So I got a plan that I'm about to compete with all these content creators, bro. I got a serious plan I'm about to put down. It's gonna cost me some dough. God damn. My little okay, where I'm at right now, my Airbnb. Damn, I think she Japanese. She an Asian chick. She cutie, man. Oh my god. Sometimes, man, shit happens at these Airbnb. I got a thing with Asian women now. Kobe. Hold on, let me go grab Kobe. He's going after that girl. Come here, Kobe. Kobe tripping, man. Hey, Kobe tripping. So yeah, man, I give that brother his props, bro. But I give all these content creators their props, man. I just been working on a shoestring budget, but the shit about to turn around, and I've shared my idea with a few of my friends, and I'll give you a slight hint of what I'm gonna do. I'm trying not to speak on it too much, but there is a TV show many years ago. Many years ago. I'm not even gonna tell you what decade. Because I'm trying not to speak on it. Because if I speak on it too much, you're gonna figure it out. But this TV show motivated me to become the fabulous cook that I am today. And when it comes to cooking, I've done hundreds of 5-star rated recipes from the best chefs all over the fucking world. So basically, I'm going to be doing some cooking on Sundays. I'll leave it at that. And it's going to be interesting. But it's going to cost me a little dough. You know what I'm saying? It's going to cost me a little dough. But it's going to be okay because I believe in my idea and I think I can take shit to a whole nother motherfucking level. Man, that girl look cutie though, man. dude, when I get to the Asian countries, I'm gonna go fucking stupid, man. I'm gonna be so stupid. Like I'm stupid in these Latin American countries, but I don't know. I like Asian girls. I had one of my students ask me that. She goes, "What kind of women do you like?" I like my Latin women. I love my Asian girls. So those are the two countries I'm focused on. And I can hear it now with some people saying, "Oh, you don't like this kind of woman. You don't like it." Let me tell you, I like all women. I don't care black, white. I like them all. But I do start to narrow it down. I don't like women that wear bigger underwear than me. I got a rule against that. I can't do it. Just they gotta have smaller underwear than me. All right, we go. It's just yeah. A lot of my friends love them. Hey, one of my buddies, Patrick, he said if she ain't 280, she ain't a lady. Me too, man. I like them all, and I'm not into hating on anybody. Never know my time is up. Ain't that right, SSG? But you know what? I like all kind of food. I'll eat anything, just like the women. I'm gonna smash, but Mexican food is my favorite food. So being in Mexico right now, fuck, bro. I was trying to get me some tacos before I came here. I gotta straighten it out. Not everyone here. I know now with Mexico, I'm gonna have to be holding some cash. Not everyone takes the little wallet that I use on my phone. I sat in line to get me some tacos, and the dude wasn't set up to just scan my phone. He goes, "Bro, you gotta eat some quesadillas." I love quesadillas. I love all Mexican food, man. But I sat in that line for like a half an hour to get some tacos, and this restaurant was packed, bro. So I knew the food was cracking. But I get into the line, and I was like, I can pay with my card, right? They only take the actual physical card. Even when I was in the grocery store line getting my tequila here and beer and shit at the grocery store, the lady was scanning my phone, but that shit wasn't working. And it was actually asking for my actual card number, which I didn't have. If I had my actual card number, I would have just that means I would have had my card on me. So I was like, damn, we're about to walk away with no groceries. So the manager had to go get a machine to be able to charge my phone. He had to get a separate machine. So I haven't even been in this country 24 hours yet. Literally, we're on 10, 14, 15 hours at the most. But I just had to make some adjustments. But all in all, it's cheap. It's way cheaper than Costa Rica. But yeah, man, hey, that dude Banks though, hey, bro. Hey, someone put in his comments, he is like rookie of the year. Hey, I can give it to him. I give props with props is due. I give it to him, man. Hey, the power of cute females up in the streams. And hey, look, I'm one person. I love me some women. But the vagina gonna cost directly or indirectly. Simple as that. And I ain't had the cheese to pay the motherfucking price. But hey, not being in Costa Rica no more, I'm good, man. I'm about to experience a whole different thing. Like being in Mexico, I ain't got to worry about the bill on a restaurant. I ain't gotta worry about a lot of shit. As far as like living expenses, this is like it's become obvious to me. I ain't gotta have to worry about a lot of that shit. I'm just gonna have to just keep working. After coming back from the grocery store today, dude, with the shit I bought right now, okay, it was $33. How much would it cost me? It would have easily cost me $60 for what I bought today at the grocery store. And it cost me $33, bro. So when you somewhere and we all got living expenses, same with America, like I compare Costa Rican prices to American prices, which is understandable because Costa Rica is so Americanized that some things their currency is colones, but some things are advertised in U.S. dollars. So if that don't tell you that there's a super American influence on Costa Rica, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's yeah, bro. So it's a price that come along with it. But Mexico, let me see if I can adjust this. And I can hear now a lot of people like, oh, but Mexico is dangerous. Yeah, whatever. I'm telling you, I think America is more dangerous. All right, that's too low. Let me see. Maybe that's good. Yeah, that's good. You know what's funny? I almost gave up this stand because when I was in Colombia, I was trying to light my suitcase and I never used this stand. I'm so glad I didn't do that because I was mainly using my Insta360 to do all my fucking videos. I was like, man, I ain't never gonna use this stand. I need to cut the weight. So I was actually gonna just give it away to someone. I'm glad I didn't do that because that bitch drugged and robbed me for my shit. I can laugh about it now because it's like, well, whatever. Fuck it. I done got in America too. More times than I can count. ah. So I'm stoked, man. I'm stoked. I'm happy. So I got my today I was working on, I talk about it on all my streams for the last year. I've been waiting on my license. So now today that I was like really settled and I need to fill out a bunch of stuff to get organized with my new business and get it going. But man, this website I came across, and I hope I can work it out by Monday. But they want me, they're asking all these questions, right? And I'm a little, I'm gonna say mad about it, but I feel like it's kind of overkill because I already went through the whole licensing process, whole background check, whole all that shit, and it took a year for me to get my L's. So I'm like, all right, the government already inspected me enough. Finally gave me my L's. And now these companies want to inspect me way over than what the government just inspected me on. So reading all this shit, it reminded me of when I set up my car dealership in Las Vegas. Las Vegas, if you can get a business license in Las Vegas, you can get a business license in any state. Because Las Vegas is by far the toughest state to get a business license. All right. And I managed to get a business license there. So with them, they literally want to know everything you've done in your life from the day you was born all the way up to current. They don't, like some places it goes like 10 years, 8 years. You know what I'm saying? But these insurance companies, they're just asking me too much questions, man. Like they don't want to know convictions, right? Most people want to know convictions. They want to know arrest, even if you was charged. Now, Vegas was the same way. Vegas wanted to know if I was even charged with a crime, whether convicted or not. So that's how I feel like that they're doing to me. Here's the issue. I'm a black man from America. And unless you're a black man, you're not going to understand what I'm about to tell you. But being a black man, not all black people, because females are not included in this, black females. Only being a black male, you're targeted. I've been pulled over walking on the sidewalk more times than I can count. So I got a list of shit, bro. So if they want to know, like, how many times I've been charged with something, it's too much information for me to recall off the top of my head. I'm gonna have to fucking go and dig in the case files and shit. Convictions? Oh, I can name my two convictions, which has been expunged, and you can't even use that against me. So right now, my record is completely fucking like crystal clear if you're looking on convictions. But arrest and how many times I've been involved with the law, with I got files this big. One, two. All right, Fob's up in the building. Hey man, I'm glad you already landed in Mexico. It's better than Las Vegas. I'm about to find out. Yeah, you know what? I have to agree with you on that. At least Tijuana is better than Las Vegas. But I'm in Guadalajara, so I'm about to find out. I'm gonna get a feel for this city. But yeah, like Mexico, I fucking love me some Mexico. AG AJ Martin, what's up, brother? Welcome back to my stream, man. Welcome back to my stream. How you doing, man? How you doing? All right, SSG, are you going to work as an independent contractor with them? Yeah, and yeah, bro, southern states are so different. Um, I'm happy to be working with two friends of mine. I call them the Paredes brothers. They're running a company called Legacy Full Circle. I'm excited to work with them because I worked with them back in the Bali Total Fitness days, and I kill it with these dudes. And like I know the whole family, and I consider them my brothers from another mother. You know what I mean? So, and here we're about to work together again. Like I fully consider them family, and I'm just happy to be working with them again. And I'm gonna be working with them for the rest of my life now. You know what I mean? I enjoyed it working with them, with Bally's back in the day. But I'm excited to be working with them again because I consider them my brothers. You know what I mean? But they're Mexicans, right? But I've never looked at them like that. I've always looked at them as just they're my brothers from another mother. So working with that company is as if I would be working if it was my own family. So I'm stoked to do it with them. And I'm competitive. They know how I get down when it comes to sales. I'm a competitive motherfucker, and I'm looking to put up some real strong numbers. In fact, shout out to Jaime. He shot me $200 today because I'm so fucking broke that he hooked me up, man. Sent me $200 crypto. I was like, good looking, bro. Good looking. Like I'll tap the fuck out, man. Like coming over here, that's why I didn't want to leave Costa Rica until I got my L's. Cause I'm like, unexpected expenses will come up when you're traveling, shit you don't know about. And my unexpected expenses was $260. Just fucking drained me. Mind you, I ain't rich. I'm just an English teacher. You know what I mean? Waiting on starting my new career. So I've always been on a shoestring budget. So coming to Mexico, getting up out of Costa Rica, fucking just completely wiped me out, man. Completely wiped me out. But Jaime, I'm about to join a team, man. My brother looked out for me, shot me a couple $100. My buddy Kyle, I'm gonna give Kyle, my buddy Kyle, a shout out. He shot me $100. My sis shot me $50. Thank you. Like everything, like all the way helps out. Cause trust me, it's not been easy. It has not been easy. It was easy for me in Colombia. Colombia was half the cost of everything. Colombia, my teaching income, I was Gucci. I can date chicks and fucking eat good and all that shit. But Costa Rica, that was tearing me a new asshole. There was no extras. You know what I mean? It was like check to check over there. If I had already started my insurance career and I was in Costa Rica, it would have been a different story because I wouldn't have been bothered as much. Like even being in America, I wouldn't have been bothered as much, if I would have had my license and my career and everything was going. But that wasn't the case. Let me have me a smoke. Dude, they even got the extra long cigarettes here in Mexico. You couldn't find these in Costa Rica. They only had the short packs. I can't wait to find out how much weed costs over here. Actually, my neighbor, he's a local. He said, "Oh, I'm from Guadalajara. I gotta ask him how much he can get me some trees for." All right, Gucci man, Gucci. So definitely Diesel, look it up. Let me see. Look at it, justice. Should take y'all upstairs. Is there a club bar scene in Guadalajara or just general chicks are welcoming? I don't know yet, man. I don't know. I haven't even been here for 24 hours yet. I did a post on Reddit. Uh, I did a post on Reddit, and a lot of cats on there gave me some tips about Guadalajara. So I got to go back and read all those posts. But man, I had people telling me like festivals, check out this bar, check out that bar, check out different spots. So I'll be here for at least a month. So I'm gonna figure it out. You know what I mean? I'm gonna definitely figure it out. Fob said, "Aren't you afraid of Colombian gangsters?" Nah, I'm not. Dude, I grew up in Los Angeles and I was like super heavy in gangbanging. I didn't think I was gonna make it past 18 years old. So there's only two things in this world. I'm gonna tell you the two things in this world I'm scared of, terrified of. That's snakes and my ex-wife. Anything past that, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I don't care. I ain't scared. But I don't be doing shit that kind of puts me in those situations. Like I don't do drugs, you know. So, because I don't do drugs, there's no reason for me to deal with people who deal drugs, and I don't consider weed a drug. I'm typically ain't out. Yeah, SSG snakes for me too. I have a big phobia. Yeah, I'm terrified of snakes, bro. Like literally, I'd rather a motherfucker shoot at me, boom, 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 than deal with snakes, bro. Hey, I've been shot at more times than I've had to deal with snakes. There's just something about snakes. I can't fuck with it. But yeah, with gangsters, man, I don't be out that late. Like, okay, today, well, last night when I got into Guadalajara, I went out past midnight because I didn't get in here until past midnight, but I was fucking starving. I had to get me some food. But normally, any place I go, even in America, I'm not really out that late. So it's all about knowing how to move. I don't be meeting dudes. I ain't met one dude since in a year since traveling out of the country. I met a lot of girls, but I ain't met no dudes. You know what I mean? So Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I mean, I'm cool with dudes here if I see them in the gym. Hey, what's up? Or like in Costa Rica, the pizza delivery guy, I would chop it up with him because he was always there getting the pizza to deliver. He actually subscribed to my channel. So hold on, let me get my beer. So nah, man, I ain't worried about the whole gangster scene and all that shit, man. Shit happens all over the world. And I don't expect motherfuckers to just fuck with me like that. You know what I mean? I'm pretty much a dude that just minds my own business and then I just chase women. Bro, remember you left USA because we want to be around girls. It's good you're not around dudes. Exactly. Like, I have like no motivation to be around any dudes. And one chick in Colombia, she said, "Do you know any Colombian guys?" And I'm like, "No, why?" Yeah, where's my motivation in that? And there's zero. You know what I mean? I'm struggling with Spanish as it is, right? But I'm motivated to struggle with Spanish to talk to a pretty girl. Why would I be motivated to struggle with Spanish to talk to a dude? I just don't see that. Father said they're big smugglers. Yeah, yeah. I mean, they going after their money. I mean, at the end of the day, it's business. And look at all the drug dealing game and all that shit. It's just business. You know, somebody got to do it. Americans need their drugs, man. Hey, the motherfucking cartels and shit wouldn't be making no money if Americans wasn't so strung out on drugs. The American culture, man, pill poppers, bro. you know, yeah, it's all about customers. That's why somebody told me, like this youngster came up in here. He said, "I just sold my first dub of some yayo." I'm like, "Well, you got to start from somewhere." Who am I to judge? I've done my share of street pharmacy work. I ain't judging nobody. Hey, I had a homie, right? And he's doing good. I follow him on TikTok. He owns a school for barbers. He makes every month he throws a class and shout him up with John, right? I used to work with him. But he was a manager when I started working with him. Yeah, the street pharmacist. I ain't mad at him. Like I used to be a street pharmacist. But my boy said, he said, I would hire a street pharmacist and an ex gang member all day long over an Ivy League fucking college graduate. That's how I am. Like, if you ain't, if you a hustler, you a hustler. You know, if you had to hustle on the streets, I give you props. You know what I'm saying? Like, most likely, dude, I used to be a recruiter. And I would hire people for sales because that's my background. It's sales. It's two things that's going to get you immediately hired with me. Where the interview is over and I gave you a job. You told me you was a door-to-door salesperson or you told me you used to be a street pharmacist. I would hire you immediately. Hey, no hesitation. Like, you hired. So I don't give a fuck. I know how the hustle is. Dude, like, hey, my brother, right? Oh, I hope I ain't got no neighbors here because I'm being loud. So my brother, he was a hell of a street pharmacist. That motherfucker used to come home when I was a kid, and this is during the crack epidemic in LA, and his ass was knee deep up in it. I was still too young. I wasn't even a teenager yet to get involved with the game. But I started hustling by the time I hit 13, right? But he was like, he older than me. He getting in. He's like making a stupid amount of money, right? He would come home and it would be such fucking big wads of money. I go, I've never seen that kind of money in person before. So anyway, he became legit and became a millionaire for the first time. And then he lost all that shit. He lost all the money. And he was all super depressed about it. And I'm like, dude, why are you gonna be depressed about it? We grew up rock bottom fucking poor, man. Like, dude, I grew up so poor. I grew up with roaches. So I know what roaches smell like. If I walk into someone's apartment, like I was trying to rent an apartment, and dude showed me the apartment, the manager, and I smelt the roaches. I go, dude, you got roaches. I didn't have to see them. I smelt them. He goes, oh no, this apartment ain't got no roaches. I go, oh no, trust me, bro. You got roaches. You can't hide that shit from me. So anyway, so my brother lost everything. I was like, dude, we grew up so fucking poor, bro. We hustlers. Just go become a millionaire again. You did it once, you'll do it again. So he finally shook it off of him. He was like, but dude, I lost so much fucking money. Whatever. It's life. So what? Shake it off and fucking go make some more. Go become a millionaire again. So it took him like 4 years, maybe 5 years, but my brother ended up becoming a millionaire again. So I had my triumph where I made over $1 million in 1 year with a business I started. I lost that shit, whatever. I'm just taking my own advice. I'm becoming a millionaire again. Whatever, it's just fucking money. Salute. Hey, I'm surprised I ain't see no shot glasses up in there. Whatever. Okay, my luggage. Hey, you gotta go see it. You guys haven't seen it, but my video, I posted a video. Cheers, Bob. Cheers. So I posted a video. My suitcase, man. I've been complaining about my suitcase because they raided my shit. And they found all my weed paraphernalia, but they didn't find the weed. So anyway, I thought I had my suitcase fucking fixed, but I didn't. And I'm leaving to the airport. I had everything sealed up. I didn't even get to the front of my fucking Airbnb and the shit busted all wide open. I'm like, fuck it, whatever. And lucky enough, I had my duffel bag. I put whatever I can in that duffel bag and had to throw away a few pairs of pants and some other shit, man, and just toss that suitcase. Now, like, I can't even if I bought a motherfucking shot glass, I can't even fit it into my duffel bag. The shit's filled to the rim. Like, I'm gonna have to buy at least one shot glass. I don't like taking shots out here. It changes the taste of it. Hey, salute. Dude, I'm so happy to be drinking Corona. Corona is my favorite beer. But yeah, when I realized that my first 6 pack of beer that I bought in Costa Rica cost me $16, I'm sorry, 18. I think it was $18. It cost me. I didn't buy Coronas again. That whole 6 months I was in fucking Costa Rica. I'm so happy right now to be drinking some fucking Coronas. I mean, yeah, dude. Hey, what a difference a motherfucking country makes. What a fucking difference, man. Hey, that conversion rate is like serious, bro. Hey, go if you traveling on a budget, go to a country where the conversion is high. Like I'm gonna watch those numbers way higher. You know, how much is Corona over there? Bro, I did a video on it. You gotta go check my video that I released. What did I say? And I actually walked through the grocery store and it was showing the prices, bro. Hold on, which it's a latest video I dropped this morning because I had to go get some coffee. I think it's $5, bro. $5 for a 6 pack of Coronas, the big bottles, not the little bottles. I pay like $5, whereas $18 in Costa Rica, man. In America, a 6 pack of Coronas is $10, $11, $5. Nah, don't even trip. My videos is there to watch whenever you get a chance, Bob. Yeah, don't even trip, man. You know what I mean? But I went, that video is kind of the most interesting video I've done. Like in the past, I've always shown how much when I go grocery shopping, and then I show what I bought and how much I paid for it. But I normally show that when I get back to the crib, and then I pull out everything I bought and then how much I paid for it. But on this video, yeah, it got to be so interesting. On this video, Fob, I was actually in the grocery store showing the prices on everything. And then the conversion rate for the pesos is every 20 pesos is $1. So that video, I'm gonna start doing videos like that particular video I did today more often because like it was kind of interesting to me because a lot of that stuff I'm not gonna buy right now, you know what I mean? But it was curious. Sorry, I'm just trying to make adjustments to this camera. I was curious of what I could spend, you know what I mean, or what something gonna cost me. Like a bottle of Patron, where in Colombia it's like $85, Costa Rica is like $100. But here it was, I think it probably like around $45, $50, which is about the same price that it is in America. And it's just my pet peeve. I do not want to ever spend more money on any motherfucking thing that costs more that I can get in America cheaper. I just refuse to do it. I can't. I can't bring myself to do it. But here in Mexico, so yeah, Five says so it's quite cheap living here. Yeah, bro. Hold on, Five. I'm gonna explain it again because I explained it earlier in this live, but I'm gonna tell you again. I'm gonna tell you what I bought today. I bought this 6 pack of Coronas. The 6 pack of Coronas in this bottle of Jose Cuervo, right? I'm gonna have me a shot. Just the 6 pack of Coronas, just this bottle in Costa Rica would have cost me $38. Today in Mexico, I spent $33. Now, mind you, this right here in a 6 pack of the Coronas, $36 in Costa Rica. So this, I also bought this bag of potato chips. I bought a bag of dog food for my dog Kobe. I bought a loaf of bread. I bought a jar of mayonnaise. I bought sandwich meat, ham sandwich meat, and a package of cheese for $33. So what I got extra that I spent $3 less on, what I got extra was the bag of dog food, the loaf of bread, the jar mayonnaise, the ham, and the cheese. So I got 5 more items for $3 less. That's why I decided to take a day off today. Dude, put it this way. Because according to the numbers, Mexico is, yeah, that's great. Viva Mexico. I'm telling you, SSG. I'm telling you. So according to the numbers, Mexico is 35% cheaper than Costa Rica. So every $1,000 I spent in Costa Rica, I could have got $350 more worth of shit if I would have been here in Mexico. If I had been in Colombia, which is 50% cheaper, I would have basically got $500 more shit than, bro. The conversion rate is fucking ridiculous, bro. Talking about life changing, that power of the conversion. I'm just happy to be back drinking Coronas. Coronas by far is my favorite beer. I never really drink any other kind of beer. I may switch it up on my liquors, but Coronas is pretty much my go-to beer. I didn't drink the whole 6 months I was in Colombia. I only drank Coronas. And a 6-pack was like $4. But in Colombia, you couldn't find the big bottles of Coronas. They had the smaller bottles. But the altitude in Medellin, and altitude has a big impact on how alcohol hits you. The altitude in Medellin was 4,500 feet. So let me explain to you how that affected me and why I lost 30 pounds. It wasn't just the food, eating healthier food when I left America. It was the amount of alcohol I intake. So in Colombia, I would buy 6-pack of Coronas, but the smaller bottles. In America, I could dust off a 6-pack by myself of the big bottles. But in Medellin, I could only drink 2 or 3 Coronas of the smaller bottles. And it felt like I drank a 6-pack of the bigger bottles. That shit was tripping me out, bro, because my normal routine, it's been like this for decades. I buy a 6-pack of beer. I never have beer left over in the refrigerator the next morning. Ever. It doesn't happen. I'm going to drink those 6 beers. But in Colombia, I kept waking up every morning, looking at my refrigerator, feeling drunk as hell, and I would look at my refrigerator and still have beer left over. I'm like, how is this fucking possible? I never have beer left over. Ever. And it got to the point after like a few weeks, I was like, okay, I'm curious why it is I can't drink like that anymore. Turns out it was the altitude. The higher altitude, it was just the alcohol was hitting me triple as hard. Hold on, I'm curious about something. I'm going to Google it right now. What is... So in Colombia, I would drink 2 or 3 beers. Let's just put it at 3 beers. Costa Rica had Colombia was a 4,500 feet above sea level. Costa Rica was 3,500 feet above sea level. So I can never drink a 6-pack in Costa Rica. So Costa Rica, I would do about 3 beers, maybe 4 beers. I got a feeling here in Mexico, and let me look it up right now. What is the altitude in Guadalajara? Let me see what the altitude is. 5,138 feet. So that means I'm estimated to, based on my regular routine, it's just like it is in Costa Rica. I'm gonna end up drinking 3, maybe 4 beers. Now, San Diego, where I'm from, 65 feet above sea level, which explains why I could drink 6 beers and not necessarily drink 4 or 5 beers. Viva Mexico. Oh, wow. You know what's funny? So I Googled Guadalajara, and they got the big cathedral, the little church cathedral. I think that's the same fucking spot that's just a couple of blocks from me, from this Airbnb. You know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna do a video over there. I have to get that on video. That's funny, bro. That's why I think this. Yeah, I think I'm too. Hold on, let me show this. Hold on. Maybe I can see that right there. That little church building. I'm 2 blocks away from that. I'm pretty sure it's the same building. I got a little snippet of it. I'm gonna have to make sure I go by there and see what that's about. I love traveling, bro. Fucking love traveling. I could do this shit for the rest of my goddamn life, man. Seriously. I can do it for the rest of my life, man. I sure wish I would have got some tacos though today. I was this close to getting myself them fabulous ass tacos. I think I'm gonna just need to be able to get used to this carry cash around here. In Costa Rica, I really didn't have to carry cash, but Mexico seems to be a little bit different. I went by um, 4 food stands yesterday. Nobody took credit card, bro, and they don't seem to be up on game with charging your phone and scanning it here. They're not up on game. Costa Rica is up on game on that, but Costa Rica is super Americanized. So I can see why it is. And then you're paying for that convenience. It wouldn't surprise me if Costa Rica, it's got like the food we got in America where the shit doesn't spoil. So if you want to know why so many fucking people are overweight in America, it's because our food over there lasts longer. A tomato is supposed to expire within 3 days. A tomato in America will last 2 or 3 weeks. That's not normal. It's GMO. You know what I mean? And because of that GMO, because of that altered shit, is why everyone in America is so overweight. I'll be watching everyone in America trying to lose weight and shit, and I'll be thinking to myself, you know what? If you just left out of the country for 6 months, you're gonna lose 100 pounds. There is no such thing as dieting in America unless you're gonna spend. No, you can't even trust that. What I'm about to tell you. So Trader Joe's organic, but is it really organic? In my opinion, I think all food should be organic. What would entice me? The 2 things that would entice me, that's why countries like Colombia, Asian countries have great food. Yeah, bro, because it's real food that God created. In America, God didn't create that food in America. Man created that food. You eat seasonal food. I eat all food, man. I eat everything. Cooking is my favorite hobby. I eat everything. I eat it all. But the fact is, in America, that's man-made food. Other countries, God-made food. In Canada, you can't eat any food 365 days. It's processed. Super toxic. Yeah, bro. You know, and I'm from America, so I don't know what food is seasonal and what food is not seasonal. I don't know. I'm curious. In Canada, and I got a feeling, in SSG, you got to answer this question for me because I'm curious. And I'm going to ask this question because a buddy of mine just talked about it just a couple of nights ago. Everything you buy in America, including food, is taxed. But I'm noticing these other countries, there is no extra tax. So you don't get to the cash register and you get your total and then it shows tax. In America, you're taxed from the day you're born to the day you die. And then they squeeze out of you every tax they possibly can. So in Canada, because I was born in India, lived there 10 years, and the rest of my life here in Canada. So I'm curious, SSG, in Canada, do you pay extra tax when you buy groceries? Man, this motherfucker tequila is hitting. Hey, I normally don't drink this kind of Jose Cuervo either. I normally love my bottles of Patron and shit. So, hey, in Canada, are you taxed when you go to the grocery store? America, you tax on everything, bro. You're taxed on, in Europe, it's the same shit. Where they tax you on food products, five cent in Europe, it's the same shit. I think that's just the Western countries. So SSG in Canada, no tax on things like bananas, apples, but if you buy foreign food, then yes. Okay. In a yes, food too. So five say yes and food too. And SSG said like things most people need for essential diet, like milk, bread, is not taxed. Okay, in America, all that shit is taxed. It don't matter what you buy, there's a tax on it. He goes, but if you want something luxury, food, or for pleasure, it's taxed. Yeah, America, dude. America is the richest country in the world for a reason. We're taxed on every motherfucking thing, bro. Gasoline, gum, fucking lettuce. We're taxed on every fucking thing. Then they feed us this poisonous ass food that is gonna give us cancer. You know what I read, bro, about the cancer treatment? And in America, they say we got the best medical system in the world, which we don't. We pay 12% tax on all other things. Yeah, you can't give an accurate number on what America's paying tax because we're taxed on literally everything except for air. And honestly, they probably figured out how to tax us on air. But America's designed to milk out as much money as possible on the people. So the food, this GMO food that we have, is so the grocery stores, like, well, I don't want to sell food that expires in 3 days because I'll lose money. So America gives the grocery stores food that lasts for 2 weeks. Entices the grocery stores to buy the food. That's why we got major chains and all that shit because of food. And it makes sense on a money aspect. But those foods cause cancer. So when Americans get cancer, now you make all this money to cure the cancer, not cure it, because America will never allow the cure. There's no profit in curing someone of cancer, but there's profit in medication that's keeping them alive long enough. So now Americans turn around. The government turns around and makes profit off treating a disease that it caused. It's an ugly situation, man. That's why I can't with America. Like me being a black man, so many people will ask me, well, why not leave America? I got a list of fucking reasons that's just too long for me to say in one conversation. You know, like it's a long list of reasons why I can never live in that country ever again. Ever again. I mean, I have to go back. I am an American citizen. I have to go back and I need to go visit my friends and family. My friends and family will probably never understand why I don't want to ever live in America again, but I can't. I can't. I would rather make $1,000 a month living in another country instead of making $20,000 a month living in America. The money ain't worth it to me. SSG, things like mangoes are seasoned, but in Canada in use can get them 365 days a year. And in Colombia and India, you can't. So mangoes, let me see if I understand this correctly. The thing like mangoes are seasoned, but in Canada use, you can get them 365 days a year. Yeah, that's interesting. But you know what? Mangoes in Costa Rica, because Japan told me the same thing. Students in Japan, they consider mangoes to be exotic. But mangoes in Costa Rica, mangoes in Colombia especially, they're every fucking where, bro. Like literally, my Airbnb had mangoes just growing off the tree. They're just falling off all the trees. So over there, they take mangoes for granted. You're overwhelmed with mangoes. Where a place like Japan or Canada, like mangoes are a specialty. So I guess it just depends on where you're at. But I take it that no, I'm not gonna say mangoes just grown even with the climate in Medellin. It's not grown year round because I had this one apartment and I got videos of that apartment. I probably was at that apartment for 3 or 4 months and I had this humongous mango tree in front of me. But I watched how the seasons change. It's weird. I'm kind of interested in how seasons change and how plants grow because I've grown marijuana for over a decade. So I'm highly in tune when it comes to plants, and I just look at plants in a different way. But I'm watching this mango tree, humongous mango tree. Because, yeah, bro, India mangoes are everywhere, but only 2 months. Yeah, that's interesting. But in Costa Rica, I don't know, it seemed like I seen more mangoes in Colombia than I seen mangoes in Costa Rica. But you can't fully take my advice on that because you got to keep in mind, I haven't even driven a car. I have not driven a car in a year. Where I've been driving a car pretty much my entire life being in America. So I don't get around like that. I do everything walking distance. Father said, by the way, I don't like to manage that much, but neither Mary Jane. You know what, man? I'm going to tell you, I wish my mother would have ran with me as a kid. Because it turned out I'm the plant whisperer, bro. When I had my plant business, marijuana, that's why you will see my Cash App. I'm gonna put my Cash App up in there again. The reason why my Cash App, it has my last name, Moret, Moret, but my Cash App is marijuana. It's because I'm the plant whisperer, bro. I literally would talk to my marijuana plants, bro. And I never sold weed. I sold only the plant. And I would teach people how to grow their own meds. So my company was marijuana, and then my catchphrase is grow your own meds instead of buying it. And I would teach people how to grow because I don't want them fucking up my work, first of all. Like, I took pride in my work and growing these plants. But dude, when I walked into my grow room, and maybe y'all seen this video, you will find this weird, but to me, it was a natural everyday occurrence. I walk into my grow room and I say, hello, ladies. And then my plants, bro, will put their leaves up in the air like this. This is when I knew they were happy. If they didn't put their leaves up in the air, that means I'm doing something wrong because I'm the head grower. So I would nurture my plants. I'm literally the plant whisperer. They say oh, it's the dog whisperer. Certain people have a certain talent with dogs. I don't have that talent. My dogs just run all over me. I love them to death, but I ain't got that talent. But when it comes to plants, I got a gift that I just talk to them. So literally when I go into my grow room, and I can sit in my grow room all fucking night. That's the only time I stay up all night. I was talking about how, like last night, I normally don't stay up to 2 o'clock in the morning. Put me in a grow room, I'll stay up until the fucking sun comes up. That shit is like a drug to me. But I'll sit up and I'll play with some plants. Dude, I've planted seeds before, and I've watched them come out of the dirt. Literally come out of the dirt like this and sprout. Like how my fingers going up. That's how many hours I'll spend in the. How can I not start a company with being the way I am when it comes to plants? I've grown vegetables. I've grown house plants. I just started getting into house plants. Just started getting into house plants before I decided to leave America. And I took this one house plant, bro. It was a gift to me from one of my customers. I sold her some marijuana plants. Her thing was house plants, super expensive house plants. This woman spent $10,000 on one house plant. I didn't know houseplants can be that motherfucking expensive. So she gave me a cut of that one of her houseplants that normally sells about $3,000 for a fucking houseplant. So she sent me a sample of that fucking plant. I so disrespected that plant. I didn't know houseplants could be that fucking valuable. And I didn't treat that house plant like I should have until I found out that really that house plant that she gave me was really worth $2,000 fucking dollars. And then I went out and spoiled that fucking plant like a motherfucker. And I took that shit from, it was little bitty like this. And I had it for like 6 months. And I sprouted that shit to. How did you figure out when plants didn't grow to your liking? Was it fertilizer, lighting, or else? Or did it read books? Every plant is different, bro. That's a very good question. Every plant is different, and you have to do your research on every plant. You can't grow the plant the same way. I did so much research and homework on growing marijuana plants that I'm an expert at growing that particular plant. And when I got so good at growing that particular plant, my ego got big and I thought I could grow any plant. And so when I started to grow any other plant, it's not the same, bro. I was killing shit. I was like, I'm a big fan of lemons. I had this beautiful lemon tree that was producing me a lot of fruit, and I do a lot of cooking with lemons. And I would say, you know what, I'm about to have the best lemon tree ever. I started watering that fucking lemon tree like crazy, and I ended up killing my lemon tree. Turns out you cannot overwater a lemon tree because it will die. So um, you can't grow every plant the same. You actually have to do your research on it. I learned that shit the hard way. Now, growing marijuana, I'm a fucking expert at it. You want to master growing marijuana? Ask me, homie. I done spent years understanding that particular plant. I've grown my own and created my own genetics on that plant. My first genetic I created was entered in the Emerald Cup, which is the largest marijuana competition in America, and I was entered in that on my first strain I created, and I created 4 strains after that. SD is in the building. What's up, Steve Harvey? I know, huh? I got that Steve Harvey look going on. SD to SD. Hey, mofo. I'm in Guadalajara, bro. Gabriel in the building. What's up, my guy? Hey, man. I'm going to tell you the same thing. Salute. I am in Guadalajara and I'm tipsy to the motherfucker. Y'all about to see me drunk tonight. I'll do this stream tonight drunk, and I will do the stream on my birthday drunk. But I don't like being on camera when I'm in drinking. You got your guns out. Oh yeah, man. But be honest with you, while my guns are out, I haven't even brushed my teeth today. I haven't taken a shower today. I ain't unpacked my suitcase. I ain't did none of that shit. Alright, SSG, that's good to know. It must be fun to grow different strains. Bro, growing marijuana is the funnest fucking thing ever. So the first time I did it, my mom had no idea about marijuana. I was probably like 12 years old and I grew my first seed. And I'm growing this plant and I'm watering, just sprouting. How I got snitched on? Because my mother was bragging to my auntie. She goes, I can't believe the green thumb my son got. He started growing this plant. And I ain't never seen a plant grow this fast. And my auntie snitched on me. She said, that boy ain't growing a regular plant for it to grow that fast. That boy's growing marijuana. I got my ass kicked so bad from my mom on that, and she threw away my plants. I think about, you know what? I tell my mom all the time, I'm gonna bring this conversation up to her. I'm like, you should have fucking rolled with my talent. Hey, growing different strains and all that shit is fun. Growing marijuana is fun, bro. If any of you guys can grow marijuana, please ask me for some tips, man. If I'm not too busy, I'll give you some tips. You want to do a consultation on growing some weed? All day long, pay me for my time. But you know what? When I had marijuana, when my company was going, I had that company for 4.5 years. I never charged my clients for advice to grow. I gave them that advice for free. They can hit me up 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for any advice, anything they're having trouble on. My motivation on um, giving my clients advice how to grow weed was two things. First of all, the first one, I did not want them to fuck up my plants. I didn't sell clones. Clones is easy to fuck up. I never sold clones. I only sold teens. So teens are ready to go straight into flowering. That's when you just trigger the 12-hour light. If you're growing outdoors, certain season, you do it. I did not, if you fuck up one of my teams that I've grown from this to this, and you didn't ask for my advice before you fucked it up, I wouldn't sell to you no more. Literally in my marijuana business, I had so much clientele, I can never fill all the orders ever. I can go back to America right now, fire up that fucking business with what I know, and be rich. I don't, but I don't want to be in America. Same with my car business. I can go back to America, reset up my car business with what I know, and make $1 million in 1 year. I'm not interested. What I'm interested in now is traveling. And even though I've been going through my struggles and I'm happy I'm documenting all this shit, bro. Even though I'm happy going through my struggles and I'm fucking barely fucking making it and all that shit. Dude, if I can figure out how to make $1 million working remotely, to me, that is priceless, bro. It's fucking priceless. All right. Gabriel said, I respect you. Thank you, Gabriel. I appreciate that comment, man. All right, SD Disrespectful. How much was this bottle? This bottle was actually documented in one of my videos before I bought it. I think it was 600 pesos. So every 20 pesos is $1. So this 600 pesos, so five. So 100 pesos, $5. So 5, 10, 15. So no, it wasn't that much. I think this had to be, no, this wasn't 600 pesos. I'm talking about a bottle of Patron that's probably that much. I got it documented on video. I think this was like $15, $16. But I got it documented. I've been drinking on it. You see the bottle's halfway full. Ain't no one else here but me. In fact, I'm gonna drink another sip. But the Coronas, bro. The 6-pack of Coronas, which I'm about to get right now. Now, let me take this shot. I'm gonna walk over to the kitchen and get me another motherfucker beer. So the 6-pack of Coronas in Costa Rica is $18. I paid $5 here, bro. Dude, like SD, you missed it. A bottle of Jose Cuervo in Costa Rica, a 6-pack of Coronas in Costa Rica would have cost me $36. Here in Mexico, I spent $33 on Coronas, a bottle of Jose Cuervo, a big bag of chips, a bag of dog food for my Kobe, a loaf of bread, package of cheese. Can't tell you how many slices is up in it. Some sandwich meat, I believe it was ham. And, oh yeah, a bottle of mayonnaise, bro. And it was $33. Y'all have no idea the stress I've been over. in Costa Rica. The stress on, oh, my Asian roommate is back. This chick is fucking hot, bro. I wonder if I can get her attention. She a little cutie though. Maybe she'll talk to me, maybe not. I ain't gonna press the issue. Maybe she's just like me, just traveling by herself, doing her thing. I ain't mad at that. All right, let me go get another beer. Have me a smoke. Y'all gonna come with me. So I'm gonna show you my kitchen. So I like this spot right now where I'm at so far. I do. In fact, I'm gonna show y'all. Give me a beer and we'll go up on the patio. I want to fill it out on the patio. I'm doing shit right now, dude. That's all about the adventure. All right, this is the kitchen. Cubanas. Yeah, bro. Freezer. Oh, so look, this is the bottle of mayonnaise I'm talking about. Package of cheese. You get 16 slices. And then the ham. Right. And then bread, bro. This bread, so bomb. So bomb. Alright. Come with me, no. I ain't gonna go upstairs. I'm feeling a little tipsy. Walking up the stairs is a little awkward. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Could do it, but Kobe be actually fit. Maybe I'll go up there. Nah, I won't. I'm a little tipsy. I don't want to fuck myself up. Let me grab a smoke then. So they're calling me Broken Dusty over in America. Yeah, I'm Broken Dusty. You know, I don't mind being Broken Dusty, bro. But one thing about me though, I am honest. So many motherfuckers be fronting. I got this, I got that. They be full of shit. All right, SD said, "Did I see any fine women yet?" I have, bro. But it's not like it is in Colombia. But I'm just here. Hasn't been 24 hours, but I have seen some in person. You know, tomorrow I'm gonna be at the gym. That's the big test. Is when I go to the gym. If it's dumbified in the fucking gym, then yeah. You know, SD, I got a party-sized bottle of Don Julio in Nejo. That's what's up. Oh, Fob said, "Is that legal in California?" Yeah, it's legal to grow marijuana in California. I've been growing in California You used to have your medical card to grow weed. I learned that the hard way because my crib got raided and they didn't touch my plants. It used to be where you just didn't have to have your medical card, but you had to have your medical card verified with the state. So my crib got raided because of growing weed, and they didn't touch my plants. They didn't do none of that shit. And then the fucking cop calls me up. He goes, "Oh, we fucked up. We should have confiscated your plants and took you to jail." I'm like, "Fuck you, man. I was legal on my shit, bro. I'm all about following the law." He goes, "No, talking to the DA. We should have confiscated your shit. We're screwed up." I go, "How did you screw up, motherfucker? I was legal." He said, "Because you didn't get your shit verified with the state." I go, "What are you talking about?" So I went and looked into what he was talking about. Turns out the motherfucker was right. So I called his ass back and I said, "Hey, man, there's about 15 fucking police all up in my crib, bro. Ain't none of you motherfuckers knew that shit. And I didn't either. Whatever." And I went and got my shit verified after that. I was like, yeah. Hey, the DA had to point it out. He knew that little technicality. The DA was like, "You should have confiscated. You should have took him to jail." But 15 police up in my crib, they couldn't even do it. It was fucked up. Hey, technicalities. Hey, you know what? I got this video I dropped on yesterday. I got to go through there and pull out a short. I was talking about a technicality I did on some lawsuits where the motherfucker pulled out a contract that I signed, and it was me that signed it. And then I clowned during the hearing because I looked at the contract, the attorney had me on a witness stand, and he said, "Mr. Moret, is this your signature right here?" And I looked at that signature. It was my signature. But I said, "That ain't my signature." Because the motherfucker had a copy of it and trying to present it in court. You can't do that shit in court. You gotta have a wet signature. So I extra clown because I looked and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's not my signature." And then pulled out my driver's license on the witness stand, which matches the signature on the contract because that contract is a copy. And you can't use a copy in the motherfucking court of law. Judge looked at that shit and asked the attorney, he was like, "You got the original contract?" Yeah, I love it in court. I should have been a motherfucking attorney. I would have been one hell of an attorney. I'm too old for that shit now. But no, well, let me rephrase that. I'm too old to become an attorney to deal with other people's court problems, but I ain't too old to deal with my own court problems. And I got about a whole list of motherfuckers I'm about to sue. Hey, I'm still gonna live out my dream. Mm-hmm. Damn, I'm getting tipsy in the motherfucker. All right. Steve Chapel, Buzz. I am Buzz, bro. Kobe wife is Mexican. Fob said, as he said, Kobe wife is Mexican. Kobe wife is fine as hell. Fob said, DEA gotta be scary. Yo, yeah. He said, Fob said, is Kobe like Mexico? You know what, man? When my dog, he's just happy to be with me. He don't give a fuck. My dog don't care. He don't care if I'm rich or poor. He don't care about nothing. That's a beauty. Like people will ask me if I'm traveling by myself. I'm like, well, I'm not traveling with a human. But I like dogs better than I like humans. My dog is the best, bro. He is. Like he's the perfect travel partner, like all the way around. Like I couldn't ask more for a travel partner than my dog. He rarely like complains. He's 7 years old now. Actually, no. Damn, Kobe, it's your birthday this month. I forgot my dog's birthday. Don't tell him. But his birthday's in October. He's 8 years old now. He's actually older than me. Hey, Kobe, you're older than me now, bro. So 8 years old times seven. What's the math on that? I've been drinking. Somebody tell me the math on that. But yeah, he's older than me now. What the fuck, man? I gotta get Kobe a bitch, bro. I can't have him fucking any bitch though. I'm racist when it comes to that. He's gotta fuck a purebred Maltese. And I've been promising him a bitch for the longest, but I gotta get him a prime bitch. He can give me some puppies. I regret that with Teddy, my other dog. If you look at my footage, I got the ashes of two of my dogs with me. I got Teddy and I got Ali. I love dogs way more than I love humans. And when I die, my funeral is gonna be cheap as fuck because I'm not gonna have no funeral service. The day I die, wherever I'm at on the planet, put me in a fucking bag, ship me back to America, have me cremated, put into a fucking cremation box, and put me on a shelf. Whoever takes my ashes, it's most likely it would be my daughter. I only got one daughter. Put me on a shelf with my dogs. That's where I want to be. I don't want nothing special. Anything I leave on this planet, it'll be through videos, social media. And that's it. And my daughter, my real daughter, and I love her to death. She gets anything, everything out of it. Nobody else getting nothing else. I love everyone else. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna figure how much money I'll make in the future. But as of right now, I'm real simple. And you know what I got that idea from? Not having a funeral. Funerals are devastating. It's a financial devastation for people. I don't want no one to go through that financial fucking bullshit. My mom left me responsible to carry out her wishes when she died. I don't think it's a good idea for my mom to have me allocated for that shit. I told my mom straight out when she first told me. I said, "Mother, I'm gonna have you cremated and put into a mayonnaise jar." I was joking, but reality is I will have her cremated, but I won't put her in a mayonnaise jar. And I ain't gonna have no big ass funeral, none of that shit. Y'all motherfuckers know you gonna die. I had someone ask me, she was like, "Why you decide to go into the life insurance business?" I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you my three reasons why I decided to go into the life insurance business. A, I can work remotely. I tried to get in the life insurance business 20 years ago. At that time, my motivation was financial. I can make a shitload of fucking money in that business, become a multimillionaire. That was my motivation 20 years ago. My motivation now is not financial. My motivation now of being in the financial and the life insurance business that I can work remotely. Number one reason. Second reason is I can genuinely help people. Because there's different products out now, and I'm understanding the businesses, I'm learning, I'm educating myself. There's products where I can sell a person where it's beneficial for them as they're living now, not just leaving something for someone when you die. And me personally, I'm gonna take advantage of those products and do it myself before I sell it to someone else. So I'm newly licensed, but the product I'm about to sell myself is the product I'm going to push to the public. It's kind of like when I started in the health club industry. I started that business and I never worked out before. So I'm like, I don't want to be a liar. So I'm going to work out myself first, learn how to work out before I can preach it to someone else. So when I started doing it myself and learning myself, and then when I was presenting a product to other people, I automatically blew the fuck up and was killing the game because I'm going by actual experience. So I'm excited I haven't closed not one single policy yet. Yet. Not one. But I promise you, the way I'm approaching the business is not on it's automatic. I'm gonna make some money. I'm gonna make money in any fucking business. Dude, I can make a lot of fucking money selling roaches. That is my gift of gab. I can sell any fucking thing. But I refuse to lie to people. That's what cuts my options. You got some salespeople that would just lie and lie and lie. I've never been able to be with that kind of salesperson. Never. I can't be that person. I'm always honest. 100% honest. I'll be 50 next year. That honesty has always kept me alive, kept me going, kept me just Gucci with life. And this new industry I'm going into, I'm proud to go into it. I'm not even gonna think about the money. The money's automatically gonna come. But it's my honesty and my integrity to always be honest and always tell the truth. At least my version of the truth. That's what's gonna make me a millionaire again. Ain't too many motherfuckers say them words again. You know, it's funny, man. It's nice. Everyone always chases, I want to be a millionaire. I want to make a lot of money. But when you get there, at least for me, when I finally got there in life, it wasn't what I anticipated. Wasn't what people picture in their minds, and it wasn't none of that. Now I'm about to do it again. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be different on what's in my mind. That's why, like on my videos, when I tell y'all like I'm struggling, I'm broke, I'm broke and dusty. Some people are like, why are you disgracing yourself like that? But it's not that mindset in my mind because I've been there, done that. This time, when I become a millionaire, again, it's different, completely different. Is Zig Ziglar. I want to talk about Zig Ziglar for a second. Fob said, "Great man, I love your honesty. I'm neither able to lie." I appreciate that, man. As he said, how's the weather? Weather's great, man. So I'm gonna tell you about Zig Ziglar. Zig Ziglar he's an old white man. Please look him up. Zig Ziglar. He's dead now. And his family continued on his legacy. But I'm gonna tell you what Zig Ziglar had an impact on my personal life because I'm big in motivation speakers. I'm big on all that motivation talk. Zig Ziglar has such an impact on my life, bro, that I never, ever, ever cry when celebrities die. It's rare I cry when anyone dies, be honest with you. I just don't cry. I'm not a sensitive man. I don't cry. Like even when people die that's super close to me, I don't actually cry. I'm sensitive, but I'm not. You understand. But on the day that I found out Zig Ziglar died, and this is an old white man that probably a lot of y'all, millions of people have heard of Zig Ziglar, but he's mainly known in salespeople world because I'm a salesman. If you're in that world of being in sales, you know who Zig Ziglar is. And his work is timeless. But Zig Ziglar, when he died, that specific man, old white man, died, fucked me up, bro. I was crying that day like a baby, bro. Hysterically, and I couldn't stop crying. Finding out he died fucked me up. Because when I found out he died, I'm sitting in my office. I'm looking around about the massive success that I've had. And I owed it all to listening to him. And the way he would talk, the way he would, just the way he was, I couldn't do the massive, I'm making like doo-doo money. But it was all because I listened to this man's motivation books, him and many other people. But Zig Ziglar was one of those men that I would listen to his, and y'all, we on YouTube. Zig Ziglar is on YouTube. Please Google this man. And I would listen to his videos and tapes. And one of the things he said, oh, they say motivation doesn't last. Neither does taking a shower. That's why it's recommended every day. And it's all about consistency and learning and doing it. Dude, I cried like a baby, bro. I cried like a baby. And I couldn't stop crying that day. As I'm sitting at my desk, looking at the accomplishments I made. And a lot of it is off the advice of that man. I hope I can have the same impact on people in the future with the videos that I drop, bro. That's why it doesn't bother me when I tell people I'm broke, fucking barely making it. I'm traveling around the world, can barely fucking pay this, that. And I go through these struggles and I keep it 100 because I hope one day that my videos that I drop and I keep it 100 will impact somebody in the future, man. SG, bro, listen to Osho. Once you'll be like, damn, I never heard of Osho. And Fob said, great, man. I love your honesty. I'm neither able to lie. I can't lie, bro. On YouTube. Are you talking about, hey, SSG, are you talking about O'Shea Jackson? Or is it a whole different person? Osho. Dude, you notice in my videos, I always give a motivation quote. I give a motivation quote on. I do motivation quotes Monday through Friday. Also, just type it. Okay, I'll make a note of that. Hold on, man. Let me make a note of it. Let me put it on my to-do list. Because if it don't go on my to-do list, it ain't gonna get done. So you know what? SSG, I'm gonna put it on my to-do list. When I say I never go off memory, I always put shit on my to-do list. All right, look up. Hold on, let me make sure I got it right. All right, look up Osho. All right, I got it on my to-do list, so it will definitely get done, man. I appreciate it. Osho International. Let me put that in there. International. Thank you. Like I've learned that with business, if I don't write it down, it ain't getting done, bro. It ain't getting done. I have to put it on my to-do list. It don't give a fuck if I got assistants. I've had multiple personal assistants because I've overwhelmed them so much that my assistant needed an assistant. And like I'm like a machine. I just go, 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 go. But even with myself, if I don't write it down, and I just wrote that down, look up O'Shea International. If I don't physically write it down, it ain't gonna get done. It will breeze by my head like a motherfucker. Listen to him 10 minutes. He died in the 90s, but was so much ahead of his time. Okay, he an old school cat. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Hey man, dude, it's an old school cat that's I don't know, man. I think nowadays it ain't like, yeah, you got old school cats, man, but the knowledge from say the 1960s can be used today in 2025. It gets to the point where um you could still use the experience. You know what I mean? That's what it just comes from learning from old school cats. I'm a little slow on my thinking right now because, well, fuck, bro. I done drink half this fucking bottle. Like, he predicted artificial intelligence, literally everything. That's what's up. Literally everything, bro. That's what SSG said. Hey man, let me ask you a question, SSG, because I use ChatGPT every day. ChatGPT completely changed my thinking on the way I want to conduct business. It completely changed my thinking on well, Fiverr. Fiverr's another one. completely changed my thinking on how to run business. Do you use AI? I used to, bro, every day. Okay, so you get where I'm at. Yeah. I use AI every day, all day, bro. Every day, all day. And like AI, bro, like is the I've been using I've been using since January. That's good, man. I started off slow using AI, ChatGPT, and I would use it maybe once a week. But I knew after the responses I was getting from AI in that once a week that I was going to use it all the time. Now I use it every day, all day. Literally, no joke. When I wake up in the morning, if I'm using AI all day, every aspect of my life, bro, right now. From every email I send, from when I'm learning Spanish to when everything in my life. I involve AI as my personal assistant. I used to pay for this type of assistance every day, and if the bitch didn't work out, I had to fire her, find someone else, and even if finding that assistant, it still went like I'm a smart man, but I'm not that smart, bro. I need help in finding that helpmate that's intelligent. Dude, AI, bro, nothing compares, man. Nothing compares to it. Like ChatGPT, and I want to give ChatGPT like a totally different name that fits me. But at the same time, I want y'all to understand because I want you guys to use it. Let me see. Foss said, have you read any Zig Ziglar books? Yeah, bro. And you know what? I'm kind of sad. I'm going to change this tomorrow. I'm going to put that on my list. If I answer your question. Okay, I'm going to answer your question. Give me 1 second. On my website, right? In the book section of my website, I have in there all the books, all my audio books, motivation books. But I noticed just the other day, I don't have Zig Ziglar books up in there, which is sad. I have a lot of my mentor books up in up in there, but I'm gonna add some Zig Ziglar books. But I've done a lot of Zig Ziglar books, bro. Zig Ziglar is like the fucking man. I don't know why I don't have audio books on him. I've been drinking too much tonight to answer that, but Zig Ziglar, I don't know, man. He's just he's a special man in my life, and I have many special men in my life who's like that caliber of motivation speakers. Um, I hope one day I can. I would like. I never thought about myself to be a motivation speaker, even still right now as I'm doing this live. I never thought of myself to be a motivation speaker, but I should reconsider my own thinking because I think I can motivate a lot of people to kind of change, man. But I've had to struggle with my own demons throughout my life. I'm about to be 50 years old next month. One of my demons is I never thought I would live to be 18 years old. Literally, I never thought I would live past 18 years old. Since my 18th-year-old birthday, every single day of my life, all the way up until now, today, and I'm about to turn 50, I've been thinking I was going to die that day. So I've been going through life trying to get everything accomplished as if I'm going to die today. And that's how I've been living life for all these years. That's a long fucking time, bro. We're talking 30 years. Mentally, I have been thinking that way. Father said, that's very interesting, dude. Yeah. Very interesting to me. It's very interesting to me because, how do I shake the thoughts of every single day I've been thinking I'm going to die? And when I wake up every morning, I'm like, fuck, I'm still here. Whoa. Let's get it cracking. Let's get it cracking. So maybe that's why I work so hard, or I just nonstop do what I do. And I don't know, man. But that's how I've been operating literally since my 18th birthday. Dude, I had so many of my friends and shit dying by the time that fucking I hit 18. I was like, and then I was living so rough and raw, bro. I was like, ain't no way in hell I'm gonna live to be 18. 18 years old, and as a kid in my situation, being a black man growing up in Los Angeles, most likely I was not going to live. That's how dangerous in America for a person like me, not because, strictly because of my skin color. We're talking about America. America is the most racist country in the fucking world. It's funny, my friends be like, oh, well, you could just come back to America. I'm like, why would I want to go back to America, the most racist country in the world? SSG, if you listen to O'Shea videos, believe tomorrow evening, I'll make sure you get more information on transaction-free cards. I'm ready to check it out, man. I put it on my to-do list, brother. I put it on my to-do list. Father said that's very interesting, Faith. Yeah, you gotta celebrate it. Yeah, bro. I do. I'm a happy man, bro. Trust me, I am a happy man. I'll always be a happy man. I appreciate I just appreciate life in general. You know, like I ain't never thought I'll be 50, bro. Come on, man. I never thought I'll be 18. Hey, let alone 50. What the fuck? Hey. So yeah, I'm gonna be aggressive. I'm gonna be aggressive with my content and all that shit, bro, because I still can't help myself. Still every day, I'm like, any fucking day, I'm going to die. That's with all of us. Every one of us. Ain't nobody, oh, you gonna die at this age or die. No, motherfucker, you could die at 2 years old, 6 months old. You could die at 80 years old. You could die all of us are eventually gonna take that step. Now, if I would have known I would live to be 50 years old, would I have done shit different? I don't know. I can't tell you that shit. I know I'm just happy to be living, but it's inevitable. One day I'm gonna take it there. You know, we all are. I ain't gonna be by myself on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Keep it 100. It's whatever. I ain't worried about it. But I tell you what I am worried about. My biggest fucking worry about dying. My most biggest worry about dying is uh, I need to make sure that when the day I die, I can look back at my life and say to myself, God damn, that shit was fun than a motherfucker. So Five said, your parents are alive. My dad is dead. My dad died in his 80s. My mom is still alive. I still talk to my mom all the time. My poor dad never left America. He never experienced what it's like to be out of the country. But he died in his 80s. And my dad was awesome, man. Awesome, man. My mom, terrified to leave out of the country. She always talks shit about me leaving out of the country. I try to get her to change her mind, but she ain't trying to hear it. You know, all my family is in America, and I gotta make sure I visit America at least 1 month early a year. So, which I'm gonna do. It's been a fucking year since I left America. That's crazy to me. I never lived anywhere else in my whole life. I would go travel around the states, but I would travel never like a full week. I would just travel to visit somewhere, a few days, 3 or 4 days, go back to California. Because to me, California, best state in America. He goes, okay, I'm sorry about it. Both parents are passed away. Are your both parents, Bob, are your both parents passed away? Both my, I say I'm my mom, but your parents will pass away. Everything will pass away. You have, like, dude, me growing up, look, when I hit my teenage years, I had family members. And I ain't gonna mention their names, but I heard about it when I was growing up. I had family members taking insurance policies out on my brothers and I's lives. And it was a good bet where four black men in America, yeah, those are good bets. We're going to end up dead. Very good bets between the government and the police who got a green light to hunt down a black man, and between the gang violence in Los Angeles Yeah, that's some good odds. Would you get an insurance policy on a white kid? Most likely that white kid gonna live his whole life. But get an insurance policy on a black kid in America? Oh yeah. Good odds you're gonna get paid out real quick. That's a reality of America. Let's see. Yeah, my beloved dad passed away 3 months ago. Sorry to hear about your loss, Fob. Yeah, sorry to hear about your loss, man. We all gonna die. You gonna die one day, bro. You gotta live your life, man. Trust me, you gotta live your life. Do everything you want to do right now. Don't wait. And waiting is it's a waste of time. Waiting on time is a waste of time. Waiting on time to do something is a waste of time. Do that shit now. Real talk. People tell me, "Oh, you should quit smoking because it'll kill you." Motherfucker, I'm gonna die anyway. Yeah, I hope it ain't cigarettes, but I'm still here today. I'm gonna die anyway. You gonna die, everybody gonna die, man. Yeah, sorry about your dad's loss. I'm curious of what it's gonna be like on the other side, but I'm in no rush to find out. I'll get there when I get there. Do these videos I drop. I just want to leave jewels for people. I want to leave, something for people in memory by. But when I die, I don't want no big ass. I don't want no funeral at all, bro. My funeral, I'm gonna make sure that my funeral is the cheapest funeral ever. Cheap. I want my daughter. I only got one daughter. I want my daughter to take my grandson. I got a grandson. That's a trip even saying that. But I want my grandson and my daughter to take whatever I leave on this planet and just take it. And then for me, the only wish I have, the only wish that I have is to be with, to just be with my dogs. I got my dogs' ashes. I just want to be with my dogs. Yes, beloved, dad's passed away 3 months ago. Yeah, man, that's a hurtful feeling. It was five. I hope I hadn't any fucking jab on your arms. My dear father got four. Then he got three head strokes. Ooh, three strokes. Hey man, we all gonna die one day, bro. We all gonna die one day. You gonna die, and everybody watching the stream gonna die. We can't avoid it. That's just the way it is, man. Oh shit. I've been on this live for 215 minutes. Hold on. Hey, Fob, I want you to live, bro. Hey, you gonna die one day, Fob. But when I say I want you to live, I mean you gotta live and go see the planet Earth, bro. I want everyone to see the planet Earth. I want you all to see the planet Earth. I no longer look at life as your country. Whatever country you in, that's bullshit to me now. It's bullshit to me. Whatever country you live in, you need to go live and go visit other places. Get a wake up call. Get ideas. Get. I want to see the world as global. We're not looking at each other as what we've been programmed. You got to keep in mind that either you program your brain automatically, your brain is programmable. And it's getting programmed every single day. Either you're going to program your own brain or someone else is going to program it for you. There is no in between. Every day my eyes is open. Every day your eyes is open. Our brains are being programmed. I choose to program my own brain. A lot of things that I'm going to say on my live streams, a lot of things I'm going to say on my videos, it's always going to be someone that disagree with it. That's because their brain's been programmed a certain way. I'm choosing to program my brain a certain way. You have to think about that shit, bro. You have two choices in your life. Either you're going to program your own brain or someone else is going to program it. Doesn't matter what. SD asked me, bro, do you have some weed? Not yet, bro. Not yet. I can't even work at it yet. Hey, you know what? Hold on. SD. Hold on. SD. This is specific for SD. Bro. I need your help, man. I need your help, SD. SD disrespectful. I need your help, man. What I want you to do, because I'm new in Guadalajara, your specific donation is going to be to buy me some weed. No Airbnb, no alcohol, no food, no nothing. SD, your specific donation is going to be some weed. And that will give me some motivation to figure out how much marijuana costs in Guadalajara. Hey, I think it costs. I don't know. This is my first time. This will be my first time buying a zip over in Mexico. But I know in Colombia it was $25 for a zip. Cause hey man, I want to start smoking some trees in my fucking live streams. So SD, be coming in my live streams. You a regular man. I appreciate you, man, because it don't matter if you don't donate, right? But your donation is the watch time hours. So I greatly appreciate it. Like even if motherfuckers don't donate, it don't matter to me. Your donation is in the watch time hours. You know what I mean? Like donations is like extra and shit. But SD, you always talk about how much weed you smoking. I ain't had no weed, bro, in 4 months, and I'm a major pothead. I'm a major pothead. Are you talking to a person that's created 4 different genetics of weed, bro? And the create of genetic of weed takes a year of consistently growing. So, and I ain't had no weed in motherfucking 4 years. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. But I'm about to land this ship. I want to be competitive with all these a lot of content creators. I hope, man, you know what? If YouTube ever decides to ban me, because I'm about to do some wild ass shit, not too wild. I ain't going to go too wild. I'm going to go on my personality, but I don't know about. Anyway, I just hope they'll let me at least get my videos before they delete me, if it ever comes to that. But to USD, please donate to the weed cause. As he asked me, do I have any weed? No, bro. I ain't got no fucking weed, man. I need some herbs, bro. I need some herbs. He goes, Indeed. All right, Fox said, Indeed, don't watch TV anymore because I don't want to get programmed. I don't know, Fob. I think you should watch TV. I think you should watch everything, bro, but educate yourself. I watch everything. I don't. I don't deny myself to information, but I make up my own mind on that information. But I gather a lot of information. SD said, "Come and get some, bro. If I'm coming to California, trust me, I can just get some weed, bro." Hey, SD, I hope you paying attention to what I'm about to tell you right now. I own a marijuana company. Whatever I decided to grow is what hit the streets in California. So if I decide that I want to grow this particular strain, I would buy the seeds of that strain, clone that strain, create thousands of plants of that particular seed. I could take one seed and create thousands of plants, thousands, and thousands of plants off of one seed. That's what I would do. That's what marijuana was about. And then I would teach these growers, even the commercial growers, where they're making their mistakes on how they're growing their weed, because I don't want them to fuck up my plants. These dudes would take the seeds I grew and the plants I grew, and then they would sell pounds to the dispensaries. Dispensaries then sell it to the public. So long story short, SD, whatever me, decide to grow is what the public is going to smoke. That's my niche in the game. So when I would grow any strain, I'm the key. You want to get it distributed and you got a particular strain, you first hit me. I'm the grower. I grow the plant to this high. I teach the grower how not to fuck up my plant and make sure that they get flower that's good enough for them to sell to the dispensaries. Then it gets sold to the dispensaries. Then it goes to the public. I'm the source, bro. I took a like me leaving America, me leaving California, and I had such an impact of the growing game. I would have been giving y'all so many bomb ass strays. But there is no strains unless you have a person like me. Me, personally. You gotta have a person like me. That's very hard to find. A person that could take a seed, one little seed, and create that seed to thousands of plants. Thousands. When I decided to leave America, I had thousands of marijuana plants. Not three or four, no, thousands of marijuana plants. I love the marijuana. I love the marijuana plant. I will always love the marijuana plant. Will I ever in the future grow again? Yeah. But it probably won't be until I'm in my old age. Right now, even though I love the marijuana plant, most likely because I love traveling more, it's gonna be a long time before I grow a marijuana plant. What is my company called? What's the name? SD wants to know, what was the company called? What's the name? Okay, I'm gonna give you an answer to that question. And it's real simple. That's a good question, SD. I'm gonna give you an answer to that question that's real simple. And it's in my Cash App. My last name, spelled Moret. My company name is Marijuana. My last name is Moret. My company name is Marijuana. And I built a Cash App behind it. Yeah, bro. I'm serious about my growing. I love the marijuana plant. I've created 4 different strains. Yes, Father said it sounds like a French name. Yeah, I'm Creole. My dad and my grandmother was born in Louisiana, the land of Creoles. It's black and French. My last name is Moret, pronounced Moret. Yeah, it's a French name, Moret. And I kept it. That's why everything, and I'm proud of my last name. Moret is a pretty name. And I am proud of my last name. And I will continue my last name. But that's why so that's why I have marijuana. It's funny. I'm sure in the future it'll be a problem with me using marijuana, but I hope not. Sarah's up in the building. The LA hat though, it's red. Yeah. Hey, Sarah, let me tell you something about me. You probably already know it, and I'm sure I probably mentioned it before. But Sarah, I'm gonna tell you again. I was raised on the blue side. I don't even like the color blue. My favorite color is red. I even got them dudes slain down. Big and back being bull about the situation, blood. I should have been a blood. I was born in Inglewood, Centinela Hospital. Hey, baby, you over there in LA. Centinela Hospital is still there. Right across the street from Centinela Hospital, all my relatives is buried from Centinela Hospital. I am a hardcore Inglewood, born and raised 70s baby. I love it when I can catch a red hat. And the bloods, the blue side outweighs the bloods. That's why the blues, they get so much respect in the gang banging area. But the reality is, I should have been a blood. I don't give a fuck about the numbers. I just wasn't raised that way. I was in schoolyard. When it comes to gang banging, I wish I was never a part of the blue. I should have always been a part of the red. Hey, and gang banging is stupid. It's stupid. Gang banging is fucking stupid. It's stupidity, the thinking of it. But when, like, I'm about to be 50 in less than 30 days. I'm about to be 50. Looking back at my life and looking back at that situation, the whole gang banging shit that I was involved with, all the gang banging, all the violence, all that shit was just stupid. But I can't realize it at the time because I'm young and stupid. You know what I mean? So I just hope before I die, I can teach someone on the stupidity I learned growing up and you can avoid it. But everyone's gonna do their own fucking thing. All right, let me read this. The LA hat though, this is red. I'm telling you, baby, I'm flamed up. I am flamed the fuck up. Ray one, all right. Red's your favorite. Red is my favorite color. Hands down, red is always gonna be my favorite color. Sarah said, I just got a game to make money. It's our play, you crazy. I am crazy as fuck. I'm super crazy. Like I'll be proud of my craziness. Foss said, "Do you like Randy Newvan song?" I never heard of Randy Newvan, but I did spend some years in the music business, a lot of years, and in fact, I'm gonna tell you something funny about me, man. I've worked behind scenes in the music game for many years. Hold on, Sarah, don't leave yet. I'm gonna tell you something important because you are in the music game, so you want to listen what I'm about to say right now. But I want to get some intros on my YouTube channel. My budget is about to increase. I'm gonna have some more money to work with. And I want to demolish the fucking game, bro. I got these motherfucking content creators. I love them, but I want to get my 100,000 plaque. And yeah. Um. Anyway, SD brother, what part of LA are you from, bro? SD. I've been moved around, shipped around. I've been in foster homes, boys' homes, in and out of juvenile hall more times than I can count. So I can't tell you what part of LA I'm from. I've been moved around all over LA. But I've never lived anywhere else but LA County my entire life up until I decided to move. It's been a year now, out of the country. LA is my territory, bro. For the last 50 fucking years. Add that shit up to what you want to do. Most people won't even leave their own city. Me, I bounce around all over LA County. But check my records with the government, and you will see that I ain't never, ever in 50 fucking years lived out of LA County. It's not to my age right now that I'm realizing that there's more to life than LA County. That's why I ain't been in LA County in a year, bro. Because life is telling me there is more to life than LA County. SSG, I thought you were from red neighborhood. Did you get along with the outrage? No, bro, I was from a SSG. I was from a blue neighborhood. I started rejecting that shit as I started getting older, bro. You gotta remember, your life is programmed. You're only programmed by the environment you in. All my brothers and sisters was banging on the blue side. And during the time, I'm a 70s baby, bro. I was born in 74. During that fucking time, bro, you chose your size. Yo, bro, you used to say so much overseas, there's much of life. You go, wait, hold on. SSG, yo, bro, you saw so much overseas, there's much of life. Yeah, SSG, because of my experiences overseas and what I'm seeing on a daily basis, totally changed my thinking on everything. Everything. Yeah, SSG, you are 100% right. My whole life has changed, bro. My whole thinking, the way I look at shit, just everything, man. That's completely fucking changed, man. I'm still trying to understand it myself. I'm trying to understand it. I don't even understand it. The experiences I'm personally going through. But you're right, SSG. It's completely changed my life, man. Completely. And I'm every day struggle on, I wouldn't say struggling. That's a bad word, struggling. That's a negative word. I've been experiencing nothing but positive experiences, regardless if it's good or bad. That's why in my videos, I'll say, even if I'm broke, it doesn't, what's broke to some people? It's different. It's different. SSG, you've been even country street names, so on. Everything is human. Made there is so much of life. Yeah. Bro, I think the system, I would like to see the system change, bro. I don't think it's right that the conversion rate should be what it is. That's what makes us different. It's the conversion rate. For example, it's expensive in America because of money. It was very expensive for me in America. It was very expensive for me in Costa Rica. Very expensive for but in Mexico it's cheap. Why do we have these conversion rates? That's a question that needs to be asked. Why is it 35% cheaper for me in Mexico versus Costa Rica? Why is it, those are the questions everyone needs to ask. But whatever the situation, everyone, the whole planet is so obsessed with money. But I'm not obsessed with money. I'm just going to take advantage of the situation. Wow. Y'all been hearing me junk on my ass for the last 2 hours and 41 minutes. I am so happy that y'all tuned in. I'm so happy to take the day off. This is how I want to do my lives. Where I can just chill, smoke some weed with y'all. I ain't got no weed right now. But at least I had some drinks with y'all and chill. But this right here is the future to come. Eat something before sleeping. Don't get a hunger. Hey, hey, as a G, I appreciate that, man. Hey, look, what's gonna get me there a lot quicker is y'all donations, man. Cause I got some help out today. Shout out to Kyle, my buddy Kyle. Hook me up, $100. My buddy Jaime came through, couple hundred, man. My sister Marie, I call her Aisha. She'll me like your donations. I don't give a fuck how much it is, bro. I'm gonna give you a shout out on my shit. I don't give a fuck if it's $1, $2. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't look at money like that. I look at money different now. Completely fucking different. It's hard for me to explain it, but maybe in the future I can explain it better. But right now, as today, this very fucking second as I'm shooting this video, I'm lost of words of how I explain money. Money is not that important. What's important is experiences, memories, taking advantage of your time. Time, by far, is more valuable than money. The time I spent putting out a video or this live or anything, it's the time and documenting it that to me is priceless. And I hope that whoever watches my videos will take that shit and fucking run with it. For real. SSG, yeah, bro. Even country, street names, so on. Everything is human made there. So much of life. Yeah, bro. Bro, eat something before sleeping for a hangover. Hey, look. Hey, this Jose Cuervo bottle. Look, that's how much I got left. All right, fellas and ladies. I can't just keep saying fellas. I'll be saying on my videos, hey, what's up, fellas? But no, I got a lot of ladies coming in my shit. I love you, ladies, when you come over in my shit. I love you. All right, I'm drunk on my ass. I'm on to what time is it right now? It's almost 8 p.m. here in Mexico. I'm gonna end this live, and I will talk to y'all later. I'm gonna go hit the gym tomorrow, get my routine together, and hey man, I love the support. I love it. Like I just love it all, man. I greatly appreciate it. Anyway, until later, hasta luego.